They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 70, camera look.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Driving 60. 70 left. Mustang 19. 19 right. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion, Okonkwo. On 2nd down, here's Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9.
Check, Bobcat. Panther 11. 19. Panther on leading. Check, man.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down for Tennessee.
Here we go.
They send Ridley in motion. Slot man gonna move in motion left. They'll motion the slot man right. 1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. Moving outside the pocket. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Panther 60. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Hurt. Trap 60. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
To throw is Ward. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Titans first down.
19, Tiger.
In motion, Okonkwo.
79 Broncos.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Come on. Ready?
Throwing, Ward. That's caught. Robbie Chosen on the ground. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. Now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Now Thompson Robinson. That's taken in, and he will score! Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. His sixth touchdown now for the season. Zerline's kick is up and good. And the Titans will level things out at 7 apiece. For all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Top low, 18.
Throwing, Willis. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 39 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
This ball batted away. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Throwing is Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Graham.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, you end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ready? Go.
On first and 10, Ward. This is intercepted into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Boston Scott to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
70 Lions.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
In motion, Okonkwo. Running here, it's Pollard. Crazy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Titan first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Pickx6.
Here's Scott. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
To the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
This drive in danger of stalling out on third and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Now it's Ward. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2.
They send Ridley in motion. Throwing again is Ward. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Mostert now to return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Open man is Horton. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play.
That's good.
And a first down.
Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Willis to throw. Showing off for footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
So,
and
2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's second and 2.
Let's go now. 18 caught.
Willis. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raider first down. Rolling right. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he will score. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. It's a short one, caught by Bowers.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Willis. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd and 5. Throwing, Willis. Out of the backfield, it's Aston Genty. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Vegas.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, You want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. Hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
Offensive line did their part with the rush. Finally gets home and brings him down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. From his own end zone, it's Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Darian Porter in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
They send Ridley in motion.
Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
Again, it's Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Cowboy 80.
3rd and 2. Whoa. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
For the Titans.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, break. 18, run, 18.
Willis now to throw. Headed left, buying time. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Willis. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Willis now to throw. Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26
A
yards.
big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And caught left side by Bowers. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Raiders. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Scott now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. 18 cut.
They run it straight ahead with Holland. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. Going for it all. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Cut 19.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. And he's going to give his guys some really good field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 32-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Pistol snap to Willis. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Go.
Throwing, Willis. Exiting the pocket right. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
is Willis. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over it.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Titans' 11-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Vegas, 1st down.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them,
and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
and down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Scott now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
To Cameron Richardson.
Top 60, top 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, 5 in. With Ryan.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
1st down, Titans.
60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check, hurt. Warrior 70.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And he'll take it on in. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Willis to throw. If I'm taking out of the backfield. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Willis. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
This is a great example of why these out-breaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
He's going to look downfield once again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dante Boone. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as they kicks away. Scott now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off play action, it's Ward. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. On first down, Ward. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. Space to run inside the 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 7-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Now the Raiders going to use the first. Timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready up.
Throwing is Ward. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
To throw, here's Willis. He's going to look for the home run ball. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So With that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, it's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson, in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
19 Tigers.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
At their own 42-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Genty. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now Willis. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing, Willis. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early, speeds up.
That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Scott now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side, he's got it. He's going to pick up a Titans first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10. Throwing again is Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To the air again. Ward. Finding room at midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Titans first down.
Ward to throw again. And it's he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, thankfully, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, check that, street. Trap 60.
Again, it's Ward. The second down throw is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Taken in. He's going to have a Titans first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
First down, Titans.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Calvin Ridley, touchdown Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They'll drop to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Come on. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. And now 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check, bounce.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll run with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no game. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Where was he going? Luckily, they catch up to him and bring him down. A big loss there.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
team out there
For the Raiders.
as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
So hard to say what goes wrong in these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways. But he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders are going to extend their lead.
Raiders 54, Titans 36.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Scott now on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.